Everybody. Now, I know that most of my guys and my followers will be educated on this topic enough that they've stepped away from counting calories. However, this is a question that keeps on coming up, which is about, should I count my calories? Or what I get in the cafe a lot is, how many calories is in that? So, why do I think counting calories is not the best option? Firstly, calories is a measurement of energy in food. So it is a good way, let's say if you're living a sedentary lifestyle, to think about how much energy am I putting out versus how much energy am I putting in. Or let's say if you have a health goal that you're trying to achieve, like a competition that you're trying to achieve, and you've got a very disciplined diet in a certain period of time, and therefore counting the energy through counting calories or macros could be a very specific way to keep you on track of those goals in a short period of time. But generally, counting calories should never be the only way that you use to control the food that you consume. And why is that? Well, because food is not equal. So let's say a Kit Kat, like a 2-finger Kit Kat, very nice chocolate bar, right? And you compare that to an apple. Both of those are roughly the same calories, but you cannot think that what a Kit Kat does in the body is the same as what an apple does in the body. Of course not, right? So you understand that the body takes information from food very differently, despite potentially the calorie count being similar. So the way that the body will consume the apple is it will take all of those nutrients, know exactly what to do with it, and take what it needs, send it off to the right place, and get rid of anything it doesn't need. Whereas when the body consumes something like a Kit Kat, a chocolate bar, yeah, that might be a nice treat for you, but that is sending different information to the body, and that's what food is. Food is information to the body, so it tells our body to do certain things or not to do certain things, and the way that it receives that information is based on what you're putting in. So lastly, when we think about calories, it's a measurement of energy, and yes, they're not all equal, but we also need to think about the fact that when we are consuming calories that the body doesn't consider as things that it recognizes, it doesn't recognize it as what the body was designed to do. So if we take the example of an apple, our whole human system was designed to digest food. And food to the human system are things that were grown, used to be alive, or make a noise in the case of meat, right? So when we consume things that are not those foods, which are typically things that are in packaging, tins, this is information to the body that the body wasn't designed to utilize. So therefore, the body doesn't necessarily know what to do with it. So when we focus on just eating real food, then our body sees that as the information that it knows how to interpret, and it translates that into things that it can use to give our body exactly what it needs to do, which is the fuel. So if I had a car and I knew that my car took diesel petrol, I wouldn't put unleaded petrol in the car, but both of them are still petrol. And that's how we need to think about how we take information into the body through food. And when we count calories, what we're doing there is we're counting a figure. It's pretty boring because it's not a great way of enjoying our food, but we're not actually looking at and assessing the quality of the food. So let's focus on high quality, nutrient rich foods than the mathematical boringness of having to type my calories into my app before I can enjoy my food. So you know that I will share lots of information with you wherever I can to help to keep you on track of your health goals. And if you need more information, the best thing to do is go to my website, 𝐓𝐫𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐞𝐝.com, sign up for my newsletter, and that's where I'll share a lot of the information and recipes that can help you to keep on track of your health goals. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Take care.